What is criminal contempt for violating an order of protection in the Bronx? When a court issues an order of protection in the Bronx, violating even a single term of that order can trigger serious criminal contempt charges that change your life. New York law gives prosecutors 3 distinct contempt charges to pursue, depending on the severity and nature of the alleged violation. Second-degree criminal contempt under Penal Law Section 215.50 is the baseline charge, classified as a Class A misdemeanor, carrying up to 364 days in jail. This charge typically applies when someone makes prohibited contact without any physical confrontation, such as sending a text, calling from a blocked number, or showing up at the protected party's home. What surprises many people is that even indirect contact, like asking a friend to relay a message on your behalf, still qualifies as a violation under the order's terms. Perhaps most critically, the protected party inviting contact does not change the order's legal force, because only a judge can modify or vacate an order of protection. When the alleged conduct includes repeated following, threatening communications, physical menace, qualifying property damage, or a prior contempt conviction within 5 years, prosecutors can escalate to first-degree criminal contempt under Penal Law Section 215.51. First-degree criminal contempt is a Class E felony carrying up to 4 years in state prison, and the case may proceed through Bronx Supreme Court. Criminal term. A single domestic incident can simultaneously support both a contempt charge and a third-degree assault charge under Penal Law Section 120.00 when physical contact and injury are alleged. The most serious charge, aggravated criminal contempt under Penal Law Section 215.52, is a Class 500 felony that can expose a defendant to up to 7 years in state prison. Prosecutors consider this charge when the alleged violation involves intentionally or recklessly causing physical injury or serious physical injury to the protected person. The distinction between these charges matters enormously because each carries different sentencing exposure, different court handling, and requires a distinct legal strategy to defend effectively. Understanding exactly what the order prohibits, what the prosecution must prove at each level, and how related domestic violence allegations interact, is essential to building a strong defense. As your attorney, David Mejia Colgan focuses on the specific facts, the precise language of the court order, and the evidence presented against you to identify every available defense. This law firm represents people facing all degrees of criminal contempt charges in the Bronx. Working through the details of each case with careful attention to the charges, prior history, and connected allegations, a skilled lawyer can examine whether the prosecution can actually prove intentional disobedience, challenge the sufficiency of the evidence, and evaluate how New York's consecutive sentencing limits apply to your situation. Contact David Mejia Colgan, ESQ, located at 910 Grand Concourse Suite 1F, Bronx, New York 10451, United States, by calling 718-484-8820 to schedule your consultation and start protecting your rights today.